Good morning. It's good to be with you again today. As we look into God's Word, we're inspired by people like David. We read a few days ago that he called upon the Lord. He asked for help. He wanted to see the beauty of the Lord, to gaze upon the Lord in the temple. Well, there's no more beautiful picture of God's love than Jesus going to the cross for us, God sacrificing himself for us. The Apostle Paul, when he saw Christ for who he really was, he wanted nothing else than to know Christ. Here's what we read in Philippians chapter 3, verse 10. I want to know Christ, yes, to know the power of his resurrection and participation in his sufferings, becoming like him in his death. Paul was so caught up in this vision of Jesus and his great love, not only for Paul, but for all people, that Paul wanted nothing more than to know Christ. He said everything else in life was considered like garbage to him. I encourage you to read Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, and Colossians, those 4 books, and the other writings of Paul, but those 4 especially, and note how Paul is single-minded in his devotion to Christ. If he's preaching the word, he's speaking about Christ. If he's in prison, it's as if he's on a mountaintop praising God because he is so caught up in the love of Christ. His only desire is that all people know the great love of God that is found in Jesus Christ. Paul was a tent maker, and so as he was making those tents very beautifully, he was expressing his love for Christ and his love for the people as he made those tents. Whatever you're doing today, do it filled with the love of God, and let that love spread to many today.